What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Spade here, and welcome to May's monthly discussion. It is now the 31st of May. The time right now is 4:09 p.m. And I figured I might as well do this now. Anyway, what went on this month? Honestly, when it comes to movies, I did watch a few. I actually was in the mood to try and watch more, just didn't get around to it. But regardless, I ended up watching a movie called Diamond in the Rough from last year, a 2022 movie. Also, it's actually pretty good, at least I think so. I feel like, for me at least, it's probably an 8 out of 10. And the most recent movie I ended up watching would have been Champions 2023. Honestly, that was just a really solid movie overall. Would have liked to have seen some of the other team members get more screen time to develop their character. So I do wish the movie was a bit longer, even though I'm pretty sure it's a 2-hour movie anyway. But other than that, it's just really solid. For me, I feel like it actually has to be a 10 out of 10, surprisingly. And it was just an overall good movie in my opinion. And when it comes to a movie that wasn't all that good overall, that has to be Breakout 2023. Honestly, this movie was just middle of the road. So 5 out of 10. It's not the best, it's not the worst. It's just okay, if anything. Another one I ended up watching would have been Mafia Mama. Weird name for a movie, but honestly, really good. It's from this year. It is something, if anything. It does throw a few references to the Godfather movies. So I actually understood some of those since I watched those movies a few months ago. Yeah, pretty funny movie overall. At least I think so. Pretty solid. I feel like it's at least a 9 out of 10 for me. I feel like it could have been improved in some ways. Just not really sure how. I think the last movie I ended up getting around to watching would have been the Mario Bros. Movie. Honestly, finally got around to watching that one. It is a good movie. I will give them that. But is it really the best of the best? No. That's the thing I do struggle with. in general, it's just a really solid movie. I feel like my only real complaint with it would have been just the lack of things Luigi gets to do within the movie, but other than that, it's just really solid. I still don't know how to rate this one though. Like I don't want to give it a 10, but at the same time, I honestly it deserves it in a way. But I've been saying for a while that I've been giving it at least a 9.9 out of 10, just because I don't want to say it's a 10. I feel like I just don't want to give it a 10. It's simple as that. Solid movie though. The Luma is still my favorite character though. The suicidal Luma. You can't deny he ain't funny. That pretty much covers it for movies. I was thinking of watching the movie Breakout. I think that's the name of it. No, Lockdown, that's the name of it. I was thinking of watching Lockdown from 2000 last night, but I was just too tired to do so I never bothered in the end. Maybe I'll try and watch it soon though. Anyway, that's basically it for movies. As for background noise stuff, basically the usual. Do I need to say it? But it's the usual stuff. I'm pretty sure this is this month as well. Could have been last month for all I fucking know. This month felt pretty quick to me. But if not, oh well. Anyway, Tauntaun Season 4 for Bakugan as background noise, so I got a brief reminder of all of that. But somehow I thought that was last month. But I do feel like it was this month. It makes more sense that it was this month though. Because when it comes to editing, this month is mainly Bakugan. More on the editing side of things later. But anyway, when it comes to TV shows, continued watching Road Wars, Neighborhood Wars as well. Watched some of the newer episodes for Family Guy and American Dad. Think I'm still missing out on a few though. Somewhere along the line. Other than that, what other TV shows did I even watch? I know I never watched all that much of all throughout the month. Yeah, that might be it for TV shows actually. As I've been continuing watching some Let's Plays. But those aren't actually TV shows though. about just watching YouTube videos in general. Oh, didn't really do too much. Like, I'm really trying to think, like, what else did I watch? I'm just drawing a blank. I do need to get back to watching Pokemon, along with Soul Chronicles. I know I did watch a little bit of that this month. Did I finish Soul Showdown in the beginning of the month? Maybe. Regardless, I definitely haven't watched Soul Chronicles in a good few weeks at least. So definitely need to get back into that. Haven't watched Pokemon since sometime last month. Gotta get back to that at some point. When it comes to gaming, however, when it comes to Let's Plays, did nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm pretty confident I didn't. Other than editing a few episodes here and there, playing catch up in that regard at least. But when it comes to what games I played this month, a decent bit actually. So for starters, I did try to record Red Dead Redemption 1. I've actually tried to do so a few times over the past several months. But for some reason it seems like I just can't get the PS3 recording set to work. So any games that I want to Let's Play on the PS3, seems like I can't anymore. For some reason, I know all the chords work. I know everything works. The only thing I'm just not quite sure about is if the TV and the HDMI splitter are compatible or not. Because the last time I recorded anything on the PS3 would have been when we did the DLC for Metal Gear Rising back in November 2021. A month after that, my TV died. Then I got this one. So I don't think I've actually been able to record anything with this TV, with the PS3. Oh, I tried to get set up, it wouldn't work. One of the lights on the HDMI splitter won't turn on. It doesn't matter which side I plug it into. Whenever I plug in the Elgato HC60, it just doesn't respond. But if I plug something else into that plug-in spot on the splitter, the lights will all light up. So I'm at a loss for that. Maybe I need to get a new one. And maybe I will get a new one at some point. But for now, I'm just not gonna bother. So I guess any games I want to let's play on the PS3, a fair game for me to play on my own time now. Because I am sick of waiting. Hence why I pretty much just fucking played Red Dead Redemption 1 on my own time this month. Personally, it took me a week to play through the whole game. Maybe not even that. Maybe a week and a half at the latest. I did do a few things throughout post-game / epilogue territory. That epilogue's short as fuck in the game. One missing. And it's a hidden missing too. That if you didn't just stumble upon the Stranger quest, you probably never would have known about it. I'm sure there are a few Stranger quests throughout the game I haven't done yet. There's one where you have to get a white stallion to own some guy's freedom. Tried doing that, couldn't find the horses, even though I was in the right area. So yeah, I do need to pick up where that left off. Wouldn't mind playing some more Liar's Dice in that game. Really wouldn't. So I might hop back into the game again just for some of the mini games. I still really do have final thoughts on that game. Maybe I will later on. Maybe. Regardless, the game was fun. It took a lot of getting used to, though. Trying to drive that horse full speed is damn near fucking impossible. Man, driving a horse in that game is rough. There's not too much reason to explore either. Because you can only loot chests, but finding what's lootable and recognizing it just isn't that easy. The game was just something. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting, knowing what I knew going into it was basically the key moments, apparently. Now, I don't want to make this video all about Red Dead Redemption 1, so I'll just leave it at that. I played the game this month and beat it. And because I finished off the game like a week ago now. So yeah, I pretty much just played the game. I guess I couldn't get anything to record. Plus the screen would flash on and off while things is what really working. Even though I followed the same setup tutorial video I always watch, it always worked before for me, but for some reason these days it doesn't. So I don't know what's going on with that. If you have any answers to that, by all means, feel free to tell me. Because I ain't got a clue. At any rate, Also ended up starting to play. A few days ago, I started playing the Emperor's New Groove for PS1 and the PS3. And I'm pretty sure that was a major voice crack. But yeah, pretty much started playing that a few days ago. I think I'm on chapter 4 now for the village. I just felt like playing that game. So yeah. I guess I was holding off on that and a lot of other games on the PS3 because I wanted to play through it on the channel. But I guess all that's been thrown out the window until that recording issue is figured out. Audio 1 was a game I wanted to play this year for the channel around November, December, somewhere around there. If you're wondering about that. Seems like we just can't do that anymore. Or any other games that were listed I want to try and cover this year for the PS3. Anyway, that was New Groove. So far, it's enjoyable. Not too much to say about that game so far. I haven't gotten too into it yet. I'm enjoying it so far, if anything. I need to watch that movie at some point. I know I grew up watching those movies. I don't remember a damn thing about them. And so I need to rewatch those at some point. Anyway, stop playing that. I also end up playing a little bit of what's it called again? I think it's called Moving Out. The game's on Switch, at least that's the version I have for it. I end up playing a little bit more of that. Yeah, that game was just... Oh, that game's fun. But man, it's pretty challenging if you're trying to get the best time and everything by yourself. The game's definitely meant for like more than one person to play it. But after the night, I ended up getting bans for timing. And it seems like the further you get into it, the harder the game gets. A fun game, but I think I definitely need to try and see if I can get someone else to play it with me at some point. Definitely an interesting game, worth looking into if you haven't heard of it. Other than that, I guess when it comes to pickups for the month, one of those would have been Jewel Forever 2. I ended up playing that a little bit throughout the month. It was on sale, so I picked that up. I actually really like those games. a Jewel Forever ones. I feel like it's the first one I'm the most nostalgic with. I think. Or maybe it's the third one. I'm not quite sure. But the second one seems to be the only one on the Switch. Yeah, let's play that a few times. Had some fun with it. This is a fun, quick game you can pick up and play to kill a tad bit of time. I also ended up picking up Blood Hockey. Super Blood Hockey, I think is the name of it. So yeah, picked up that game as well. Never tried that yet. Not yet, at least. Also ended up picking up WBSC Baseball Power Pros for the Switch. That game was cheap, so why not? I've been wanting to pick that one up since it first released. It just reminds me of like Wii Sports Baseball, to be honest. I think that's the main reason I wanted to get it. So I definitely want to try that out at some point. Maybe we'll do a video on that. Or a few videos on Jewel Forever 2 at some point. As like just some one-offs maybe. Who knows? I also ended up picking up Deadliest Cat's Ocean Boat Driving and Fishing Simulator. Apparently that game released last year sometime. I think that released November last year, from what I looked up. I do have some nostalgia for a Deadliest Cat's game. Apparently that one I'm thinking of is the one that came out in 2007, apparently. That was for Xbox and PC. I definitely saw the PC version. It's a story I'll tell another time. But I picked up this one because a part of me kind of always wanted to try a Deadliest Cat's game because of a certain memory. I've never played one myself, but I've at least seen someone play it before. Play one of those before, at least. And we have that now. So maybe that'll be a one-off or something. Maybe not, who knows. Also ended up picking up Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. I think that's how you say it. Along with Fire Emblem Engaged and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I actually started playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla the other day, and I have been recording my playthrough with it so far, with no commentary. So I guess that's a mini-series, maybe? I don't know. I haven't decided whether or not I want to upload that or not yet. Maybe I will. I'm absolutely terrible at this game. For the life of me, I still seem to struggle driving the boat and struggle with just the controls in general. So far, it's been something. Don't really have an opinion on it yet. I'm not exactly that far. A few missions in, and like 8 hours of exploring. Just about. Of just walking around pretty much. Oh, maybe I'll upload that at some point. If I do, I'll have to come up with a thumbnail layout. I just felt like diving into that game not that long after getting it. So I figured why not? I gotta start trying to knock off some games off the to-do list. Of the backlog. I did also play a little bit more of Naruto Shippuden Ninja Storm, Ultimate Ninja Storm, or whatever the fuck it's called. Naruto Storm 3. Played a bit more of that this month. Gotta hop back into that again sooner or later. Yes, whenever I'm in the mood for it, I guess. I do need to do an update video soon, I think. Sooner or later. Just on what the hell is going on with the channel in general. Overall, I think that's pretty much everything. Like, what else was there? I'm still fucking thinking, I just can't think of anything else. I know I did play a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2 this month before hopping into LEL 1. But beyond that, yeah, I think that's everything. When it comes to just editing in general, though, like I said earlier, I did focus on editing a few Let's Play videos finally. I definitely want to try and do that more, if anything. I really do need to. Seems like I'm always running out of memory space. Somehow. When it comes to AMVs, we are halfway through episode-wise for the Bakugan Gandalian Invaders out KMV. Finally. May need to add a second song to that video, sadly. Or my king, but May, we will have to. Because there's no way in hell we're squeezing everything else into that one song. Then there's the background AMV Black Sheep. Finally started working on that again. And we are over the halfway point now. So hopefully sometime next month we'll be done with that. At the pace I'm currently going with it, at least, hopefully. At any rate, I guess there's no point in ranting anymore, so I guess till next month, stay golden.